welcome to Montreal.
Thank you so much.
You're playing your first sold-out show. Well, not your first sold-out show, but you're playing a sold-out show here. How's the tour been going so far?
Fantastic. I've been on tour for about a week now, but it's been very successful so far, and it's my second show up here in Canada, and having a good time. Yeah.
The name of the tour is Welcome to Paradise. So what's your idea of paradise?
My idea of paradise, probably a day back home, my hometown, Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. A day at the beach, just surfing. Like I love the beach and I love to surf. So just a day back home with a lot of my good friends would be fun.
You spoke about surfing. So have you tried snowboarding yet?
Snowboarding? No, not yet. Not yet. Where I grew up, it doesn't snow, so I haven't really had the chance yet.
Okay. All right. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, what is your idea of a perfect date?
I'm gonna have to mention the beach again.
Okay.
I think that'd be a good time. Like I could teach my little Valentine's Day how to surf. Maybe down at sunset would be kind of cool. Maybe like a restaurant after that, down by the beach. It'd be nice. Yeah.
All right. Our website, we often do like top 10 lists of like happy songs, sad songs. So what if you were to make a list of love songs? What would be one of the songs that you would add to that list?
Just like love songs, anyone's. This song called Nobody by John West. The Man Who Can't Be Moved by The Script. Any of like Bruno Mars album, like Marry You maybe. And Love Me Tender by Elvis Presley.
Okay, good choices. All right. With Valentine's Day, those little candy hearts with the writing on them are very popular. So if you got to create a message to put on one of those candy hearts, what would you write?
It depends how I felt, I guess. I think it's important to keep it a little simple. I don't think you should look like you're trying too hard with anything. Maybe just like a one little sentence or love you, miss you, something like that.
Yeah. So what can you tell us about your upcoming album?
I've been working on it for about. I was working on it over the holidays in December, and just before I actually came out on tour, I was in rehearsals for the tour and working on my album at the same time. It was a very busy month for me. But I'm going to be back in March to finish it up. It should be coming out around June. I can't really determine that yet, but around that time in the spring sometime. And I just have a bunch of great music. I'm looking for a lot of like real acoustic guitar, keyboard, like real instruments, and I was still keeping that real fun, like upbeat kind of style that I think my fans love. I think it'll be like a young Justin Timberlake, like Future Sex Love sound, kind of mixed with like a Bruno Mars, like Two Ups and Hooligans kind of thing. Yeah.
You were recently in the studio with Justin Bieber. So are you guys going to work together, either on his album or on your album?
Yeah. I mean, he hit me up one day. It was like, you're trying to drop by the studio tonight, and I was in rehearsals actually for the tour, and but I dropped by like late at night, and we're actually in there till like 2 or 3 a.m. But just sort of playing. He was playing me a bunch of stuff that he was working on, and I was playing him a bunch of mine, and we were just, in the studio, it's all about like the vibe and the feel. Like that day, sometimes it can be midnight, and you've been working for 12 hours and you haven't got anything done yet because nothing's really hit you. And sometimes it can be midnight and you've finished 2 or 3 songs already. It's like, it's very unpredictable. But we have got some amazing like ideas, as well as just playing ping pong all the time. We've got some great ideas coming down, and if one is released or not, then that's amazing. If we ever have an amazing song done, like it has to be the right kind of track. Yeah.
Are you going to try to push your limits with this album? Or are you going to try to experiment with new things?
Well, yeah, I have a single coming out in a couple of weeks' time. It's called Listen. And we wrote it on my guitar, and then we decided to like put a lot of dubstep element in it, like just things like that. You know, it features T-Pain, like things like this that I want to like experiment with and just be a little unpredictable. And I think while still keeping it all in like a very commercial, like mainstream kind of vibe. I like to bring in my artsy kind of side of things sometimes. Yeah.
All right, and finally, what does the rest of 2012 hold for you?
I'm going out on tour quite a lot this year. We're going to go over to Europe in the next few months, and back home to Australia. Just a lot of traveling, a lot of touring, you know, especially after the album comes out. I just really want to, that's like my main focus. I think all the last 2 years of hard work for me and the next couple of years is all going to be focused around this album, and I think this is a thing that I've been waiting for a while. Yeah.